I'm really concerned about this segment. I want everyone exactly to be in this hall. What we are going to deliver or present now is something special that we practice in District 104. We do it in Arabic. Okay, we do it in Arabic Club, Advanced Arabic Club. It's debate. Have you ever tried to be a part of a debate? Okay. But in a Toastmaster, I'm not sure. In a Toastmaster, the things is a bit different. It has criteria, it has style, how you make it, how you do it in a formal way, how you stand to an idea that you totally disagree with it, but you agree with it to use your skills or to use the skills that might help you in your personal life, professional life, whatever, or any situation that you might use those skills. Now, the technical team is going to help us with the presentation. We need to just share with you some general ideas or some general points about the debate. The idea of the debate, as we mentioned, is to convince, to persuade. Okay, you have an idea, you need to persuade the audience about what you are going to say. The next is, okay. Now, the stage is where we are going to do the debate. In this, okay, on the left side on the stage, the proposition, and the other side, the opposition. Left side on the stage, the proposition, and the right side, the opposition, and you audience, you're going to be the house. Okay. No, rule number 1 is don't interrupt the opponent. If someone is talking and you want to interrupt, you cannot do that, especially in this segment. Don't talk negatively. Of course, we are not going to attack a race, attack a figure, talk like in a way that we might hurt the person we are talking with. We are not talking about the 3 topics: sex, religions, and politics. You might, if you are funny, okay, if you are funny like Toastmaster Abdelaziz Al-Umari, you can use your skills, but you use it in a way that help your idea. And finally, not allowed to use your phone. So if you are going to be part of this, come to the stage, bring a pencil and a paper. Okay, now we are going to start in this way. Toastmaster Tariq, as a timer, is going to help us with the time frame. The proposition will start for 1 minute. Okay, for people who's going to participate. Okay, focus. Okay, if you are proposition, if you are agreeing an idea, you will talk for 1 minute. Okay, then you will see the red. I will help you, Toastmaster Tariq, with that. Now the other team or the opposition will talk for 1 minute. So this first round is done. Now the second round, the same thing again. The proposition will talk for 2 minutes, or for 1 minute, and the same with the other side for 1 minute. And finally, round 3 is to conclude your content in 30 seconds for both parties. Draw. Okay, now we are going to draw in a while after we explain everything. Okay, debates will be provided. Will be okay. Debate case motion will okay. Okay, this everything we'll do it in a while. The second, the next. Okay, this will explain this. The next. Okay, we're going to have an example. Okay, we'll see example. This is an example. The House believes to ban fast food restaurant. The House means the judges, whomever, you are. In this case, you are the judges. Believes to ban fast food restaurant. Now, if I agreeing with this idea, what I should do, I should confirm with with the idea, with the topic that yes, we should ban the fast food restaurant. On the other side, no, you don't. You disagree with the idea presented. You have your own evidence. Now, you have 1 minute, and the techniques is much, but try to do it, or try to put it in your delivery, your presentation. Now, when I start for the first time, I greet the audience, I greet the other party, and like this motion, I need to define it, okay? Maybe fast food, maybe I define it fast food, the food that cooked in less than 5 minutes. This is my definition for fast food. The other one will define fast food is fast food that cooked in what you call different oil than olive oil. This is his definition. This is how he sees it. And as I define the terms, I need to clarify where is the problem. I have a case. Where is my problem here? And if I have problem, what is my solution? And how I reach to the result. Now, when I state a statement, I need to affirm on it, like I agree that fast food restaurant to be banned. I agree on that. Why? Because it leads so many sick, and the evidence of that, a study done by a university shows that 30% of children suffering of fast food getting from restaurant. This is the way. And I presented my idea now, right? Now, the other party, what he should do, he should refute what I have said. He should show it as it's wrong. It's not. What I'm going to say is the right. And finally, in 30 seconds, we need to give a summary of what we are saying, repeat the points, and again, stand to your position. What if either you agree or disagree? Now, we already have had names. We had 6 names, actually, and I hope we have enough time to take 2 volunteers. So the people who we chosen before lunch, DTM Khaja, please come to the stage. Toastmaster Muhammad Azhar, please. Let's clap for them. And here, Toastmaster Abdillah Abu Mansour. Toastmaster Abdillah Abu Mansour and DTM Sara Ansari. Right? DTM Sara Ansari. Toastmaster Yasser Alam. And who else? Who is missing? Can you help us? We have one is missing, right? Mohammed Muhyiddin. Okay, Toastmaster Mohammed Muhyiddin. We are having how many now? 6. Okay. Clap for the people who is going to show us the greatness now. Okay, each one take one. This one. I hope who's number 1 and who's okay. Now let's see now. What's your number and sorry?
Number 3.
Opposition. Number 3, opposition. Okay. Yes. And opposition come this side. Yes. Proposition that side. Just to opposition or proposition? Opposition here. Opposition here, right?
Opposition here.
Okay, opposition now. Okay, now because we have four. Okay.
We win.
No, you didn't win. No, okay. We need just one of you to give the position. Okay, choose one of this.
Choose again.
Yeah.
Opposition again.
No. Proposition here. Okay. Number, what number? One. Proposition number one. Who is the opposition number one? Opposition number one. Okay. We have Toastmaster Yasir and Toastmaster DTM Khaja. The first. Yeah, okay. You see? We have trophies. Okay. Yes, please. Okay, we have the first round, Toastmaster Yasir and DTM Khaja. Let's see the second round. Who is the second? Yes. Who is the second? Second here. Muhyiddin. We have Toastmaster Muhyiddin as proposition and Toastmaster Abdullah Abu Mansour as opposition. So the third is DTM Sarah and Toastmaster Muhammad Azharuddin. Okay, so only the first opposition proposition, and the others will call you later. Clap for them. So who's the opposition?
I am the opposition.
Opposition, sit there. You need to sit there.
Opposition here, right?
Yes. We need to see the. Okay, let's see together. You have 1 minute, okay, to prepare for your content since we show the motion. Can we move to the next one? You can think about anything.
Is this the topic that we go with, or is that an example?
Okay. Okay, the first one. Okay, next one. Next slide. No problem. We can wait. Toastmaster Ayat, take your time. Don't worry. We are not in rush. We are having so far four cases, and I hope we can use all of these 4 cases in this segment. And the cases are different. They are not all in one criteria. They are different. I don't want to talk about them, but they are not all in one category. The first motion, okay. The first motion says, the House believes that students should get straight A's in exams. The House believes that students should get straight A's in exams. You have 1 minute to prepare for your content. Please, silent. Yes. 1 minute. Toastmaster. Okay, let's start with Toastmaster with DTM Khaja. You can stand. Yeah. It's better.
To start with a gem, that is a diamond, cannot be polished without friction, nor a person can be perfect without trials. And with these trials, we gain experience, and with this particular experience, we make a mark. How does this happen? This happens only when we practice, and we achieve that perfection. Yes, that's true. We cannot be 99%, but we can reach 98%. And that happens at a very younger age because children are like wet cement. The way you mold them, they become further. So how do we expect them, if they are not getting straight A's, to par excellence? If you and me are sitting in this hall, we have achieved something. We have worked hard. We try to achieve that A's. And because of that, we are able to communicate. After all, we all learn by doing. So we have to instill in the minds of young children the essence and the importance.
Thank you, DTM Khaja. Thank you very much. No, he has, keep it to you. Sorry? Yeah, you can, yeah. Go ahead.
I don't need this. The House proposes that we all would want our students, our children to get A's. The problem here, my dear Toastmasters, is that they're relying on a policy here. Of course, you want your kids to do the best they can. You want your kids to exceed. But to put on such just a random requirement that you must receive A's does not actually ensure that your kids learn the most they can. My dear competitor mentioned an analogy about diamonds. Diamonds are created under a lot of pressure. Now it's true, pressure may create diamonds, but pressure can also cause other rocks to crack. We don't see our kids as some kind of resource where we must maximize them on some level. There is a very famous quote, if you measure someone by any particular metric, for example, you think about how well he can climb trees. Well, if you take a fish and ask him how well he can climb a tree, he won't do a good job. But that doesn't mean the fish is not a good fish.
Thank you, Toastmaster Yasir. Now let's hear from DTM Khaja.
Even the fish at times looks inside the well, in the sea, in the aquarium, and tries to achieve some success. When you put some kind of seafood into it, they achieve that par excellence success and try to achieve that in one way or the other. How is it going to happen unless and until we set our minds towards success? Toastmasters here have come to perform and to win. That means they have worked, pressured hard. But what is the need for that? To make a mark for themselves. How it is going to happen unless and until you achieve it one by one. And that is going to happen. We are going to see today and tomorrow. Yes, that straight A's are necessary to make a mark. Otherwise, AI is going to take our position. How many of you would like to take your job, not by yourself, but by AI? Unless and until we achieve our own straight A's, we have to. Because today, this is the world, this is the place for us to do something much better. That is going to happen with practice.
Thank you, DTM Khaja. Thank you.
So the proposition, once again, is attempting to sway you by telling you about how you would want your kids to succeed and therefore you want them to get A's. Once again, I repeat, wanting your children, wanting to do better, does not necessarily mean that you require or push everyone to meet some random bar. Once again, you want your kids to excel, but if you're asking them to get A's in everything that's out there, that is simply not possible. You're asking your children to constantly judge themselves, constantly criticize themselves. I would in fact claim that if your pursuit is for excellence, asking people to meet up to a random bar as the one and only criteria for being successful, you're just setting them up for success. Once again, the fault in the proposition is in its core, where they're insisting that getting A's is what is required. It's not looking at anything else. Having some kind of system that requires just this one metric opens it up to a lot of abuse, and I would say completely the opposite.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Yes, sir. Now, 30 seconds for summary, Toastmaster Khaja.
We have to achieve that past excellence. In today's world, fast-paced world, where we actually don't take care of our health, but at the same time, we want to make sure that we achieve some success, it is important to have basic knowledge. Basic knowledge is instilled at young minds. Young minds have to be motivated. They have to be persuaded. They have to make sure that they achieve that success in life through straight A's. Examinations are just an criteria for making sure that you succeed in life. But more important,
thank you, Dr. Khaja. Thank you very much.
In conclusion, I will simply reiterate the same thing. Do not mistake aiming for success, aiming for greatness, with the idea that you must get a letter grade that tells you that you've got that success. Sure, nurture your kids. There is a fast-paced world out there for them. In fact, what I will say is the world will throw enough at your kids that you don't really need to set another bar. You should be the nurturing force that looks at them. Make sure that they excel at what they want to, not any specific thing. They should be open to a world of opportunities and given the support to meet them.
Thank you, Toastmaster Yasir. Thank you, DTM Khaja. Thank you for what you have delivered right now. Thank you very much. And we are going to vote for them later on. Now let's move to the second motion and call our participant on the stage. The second, number 2 proposition, Toastmaster Abdullah and Toastmaster Muhammad Muhyiddin. Proposition, yes. Yeah, make sure everything is okay. Now, you can see both screen. The House believes that social media accounts have improved communication between people. The House believes that social media accounts have improved communication between people. You have 60 seconds to prepare your content. Let's start with the proposition to Toastmaster Muhammad Muhyiddin.
Good afternoon, Toastmasters, my dear guest and chief guest. Very good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
This has been the challenge of human mankind. Every tool started that was with mankind. When people abuse it, they think it's bad. Television, movies, any kind of social communication today, even like WhatsApp, it's one of the best invention ever made for mankind. You want to send a message to a picture, to a loved one, your family, your brothers, you use WhatsApp. Today in my business, my customers want all quick information on WhatsApp. So it's highly beneficial. I'm sure, let me know in this house who do not use WhatsApp. Can you raise your hand? 100%. But what we talk about, oh, it's bad. Why? Because the person who uses the tool abuses the tool and it makes a bad thing.
Thank you, Toastmaster Muhammad. Thank you very much. Yes, Toastmaster Abdullah.
Fellow Toastmasters and most honorable guests, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
As Toastmaster Muhammad mentioned it, that since the beginning of the world, we were born first to be outgoing, to discover the world around us. And in this way, I'm saying that social media isn't necessary. What social media did, they made us isolated. They don't make us contact with the world anymore. What's worse is that they are addicted. So what it means is that they are a way to make human beings just like staying at home the whole time. So what I'm saying is that social media isn't the right tool anymore, because we humans, we need to contact with each other to see each other's energy and to see like what the world looks like. So social media.
Thank you, Toastmaster Abdillah. Thank you.
In everything in life, time is everything. Anything you time, anytime you abuse time or you don't use it properly, you'll be the loser. So time is the only thing that makes the difference. It doesn't about social media, anything. It's let it be movies, food, anything that you consume more out of balance is going to kill you in the end. So be careful. Do not go with the line saying, oh, it's bad. But tell that person you are using it too much more than what you require. Anything, even it is food, as I said, anything, any information. People think I'm going to watch WhatsApp. And you end up seeing a lot of information. Does it give you the knowledge and the wisdom that you personally require? No. So who's the person who is wasting the time? It's you. So let's start blaming the person who uses the tool instead of the tool which can be used for so many beneficial things to be done.
Muhammad.
What I'm saying is that social media is put there for those who have maybe a lot of things in mind. What I'm saying is that if you want to be social, if you want to contact with each other in an effective way, don't use social media to do that way. I know now brothers, I know sisters, I know family members who fight with each other because that someone doesn't send another one a message or a social media post anymore. So if like the world would be in a better place if we don't have social media at all, and we just contact with the ones who ask about us. In this way, this shows us who is interested in knowing.
Thank you, Toastmaster Abdullah Masur. Thank you. Now let's hear 30 seconds of summary from Toastmaster Muhammad Muhyiddin.
Responsibility is a very big word. If you're not going to be responsible, it doesn't matter whether you're on the social media or you're in some kind of an addiction, you're going to be the loser because you're killing time. Take responsibility. Be responsible for your time. Use the tools to the maximum benefit for you. Don't use as an entertainment. Social media is going to be, and it's not going to go away. This is what they said when I was in school about television. Today, social media has replaced television.
Thank you very much.
I would say, imagine the end of the world. Now we are living the end of the world. What would the human being who is very addicted to social media be like? They will be like miserable because they used to addict to such apps, but not anymore. So we should really concentrate on doing social activities outside our phones. So that's the end. And
thank you very much, Toastmaster Abdullah. Thank you, Toastmaster Muhammad Muhyiddin. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Just keep it there. Okay, now let's move to the third motion, and let's call to the stage that proposition Toastmaster Sara Ansari, opposition Toastmaster Ansari, and proposition Toastmaster Muhammad Azharuddin. Let's welcome them. Let's see what is their case. The House believes film versions are never as good as the original books. The House believes film versions are never as good as the original books. Let's have 1 minute. Let's start with the proposition Toastmaster Muhammad Azharuddin.
Fellow Toastmasters and guests, how many of you have watched Harry Potter? Most of us. There are so many movies which are made from the books, but those who watched Harry Potter, did it match your expectations? Why? The book was better than movies because you developed that story in your mind. You had an imagination about the characters, about the world they were living in. But when you were watching the movie, you were looking at someone else's imagination. And that's the difference which catches up and says that, no, the movie is not good, my imagination is better. And when you read books and watch a movie, there is always a disconnect because you have imagined and lived that world when you're reading that book. Because it will foster your creativity, your imagination. And that is always better than the movie itself. So I highly recommend that this is the right way, that always read books.
Thank you, Toastmaster Muhammad. Toastmaster Sarah.
Thank you very much, Mr. Member from the proposition team. Friends, what day and age do we live in? Seriously, who has the time for books and cracking mysteries today? I don't. To be honest, a film is a film is a film is a film. At the end of the day, what you want is a simple storyline that progressively moves forward and tells you exactly what it wants to convey without beating around the bush. If you ask me, filmmakers do us a service. They crack the code for you, allow you to know that there are multiple pathways, multiple ways to progress, and that's it. Sit back and enjoy the experience.
Thank you, DTM Sarah.
As the opposition DTM Sarah said, who has the time? But when you read books, you show a sense of commitment towards starting the story and finishing at the end. It doesn't finish in one day. It takes weeks or days together. And in that, you are showing a sense of commitment. And you are involved into that character, into that story. You're living that. And this gives you not instant dopamine, like a 3-hour or 2-hour movie gives. When you read a story over a period of time, over a few weeks, it gives you the slow dopamine and satisfaction. And it also builds your character as well. So this is the way, that's why I say, always read books. It will always beat the imagination of another person, another director. You have the imagination, and your imagination is always better than the other person's perspective.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Friends, how many senses do we have? Thank you very much. And research shows that the number of senses that apply are, the realization of these numbers is growing. That means a book provides you a very limited perspective. It touches only what senses? The sense of appeal, the sense of visual fulfillment. What about the rest? Movies take you on an experience like a roller coaster ride. How many of you want to swing on swings that basically are in your backyard? And how many of you actually go for a more holistic, fulfilling experience by purchasing tickets and going to proper rides that enrich your experience?
Thank you, Toastmaster Sarah Ansari. Thank you very much.
I beg to differ with DTM Sarah because when I'm reading a book, every single character is created in my mind. Every visual, every scene, every background music, I am creating it. So I am the master of the story. And this helps me to increase my mind power. And also the holistic experience that it brings to you is unimaginable when watching a movie.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
The flip side, exactly the flip side. My experience will dictate what I take. If my exposure is limited, then my takeaway is limited. By watching a film, I'm doing myself service, allowing the experiences of others to enrich my own experiences, and therefore add value. Isn't this what Toastmastery is all about? Added value?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That was quick. Thank you. Thank you very much. We had 3 teams, and due of time limit, I think we'll be having enough of these participants. We need to vote for them. All of you have witnessed and saw their performance, so we'll show the code and vote for the speaker who convinced you. We have Toastmaster Yasser Alam and DTM Khaja Yamunuddin. And at the second round, we had Toastmaster Abdullah Abu Mansour, okay, and Toastmaster Muhammad Muhyiddin. And finally, we had Toastmaster Muhammad Azharuddin and DTM Sarah Ansari. If you have, like me, old phone, you cannot scan, it's okay. Use the numbers over there. Just skip the scan option. So, but you need to make sure you scan for everyone. I think Toastmaster Ayat. Sorry? Not allowed? Okay. We will solve it. We will solve it. Don't worry. You just bring your issue. We're gonna solve it for you. Don't worry. That's it. Toastmaster Aya is there. She's the hero. Okay. Just check now. Just refresh it. Refresh it and tell me. This. It's work. You see. We find it. That's okay. Okay. Thank you very much. Toastmaster Ayat, you cannot scan from here. I think you just try. If you're at the back, they can. I think. Okay. Thank you. And Toastmaster Ayat, can we see the winner? Okay. What? Hanging? Who voted? People you don't who didn't vote. Who didn't vote? You are using Android or iPhone? Android. Okay. I think it's maybe we need to refresh the page. That's it. Just try to refresh the page or scan it again. You see? Yeah. Okay. Well, kindly, the participants, please stand up so the others can recognize you and vote for you. Toastmaster from this side, DTM Sarah Ansari, DTM Khaja, And Toastmaster Muhammad Azzuddin, can please stand up? And Toastmaster Muhammad Muhyiddin. And here Toastmaster Abdillah Abu Mansour. And where is Toastmaster Yasir? Toastmaster Yasir over there at the back. Okay? Toastmaster Ayat, everything is good? So, it's still hanging? Excuse me? It's still hanging? Still hanging. No problem. No problem. We will find it. Don't worry. You get the responses. Okay. Can you show it to the screen? Who is the most voted? Yeah, take your time. No problem. Take your time. Who is excited? Who is excited for this debate? I mean, if we try now, we have a debate Arabic club. Okay, it was founded on 2021. Now we are trying to found or to start new one in English. But are you really excited with the idea? Yes. Seriously. This is impromptu, but there's another or other tab where you get the topic 24 hours earlier, so you can get all your idea and you show here not for 1 or 2 minutes, you are here talking for 4 minutes, 5 minutes with evidence and study and research. What we are doing today is a brave, because we are talking on foot, we don't know about the topic, and we just from our experience. This is what we are doing. However, when there is prepared topic, we can show our evidence clearly, and our point is going to be strong because we are talking as a confident. Toastmaster Ayat, just let me know once it's ready. I always had an idea that, you know, why I get the answer not from me, huh? Okay, don't think this answer from me. Why Ralph Simidley found Toastmaster? No, why? Yeah, go ahead.
He was tired of people constantly saying things they didn't want to say.
Okay, this one reason. Okay, yes, go ahead, Mundir. Please don't ruin. Say something that we can, yeah.
Creating a bridge of communication among people.
Exactly, that's one thing, yes.
He understood the essence of communication in effective leadership.
Thank you. Yeah, that's a core reason. From this side, actually, do you know Ralph Simidley, right? Ralph Simidley, the one who founded Toastmaster. Once I have asked this question, and you know what the answer that I get? Not this answer, actually. Not this answer. This is the answer for our debate. Let's see. I'm going to share with you the answer, but after this, let's see who is the most voted person. I cannot read it. Can you read it? DTM Muhammad Muhyiddin with 33. Okay, thank you. Please join us to the stage, Toastmaster Muhammad. Thank you. Let's keep clapping. Let's keep clapping. Keep clapping. Thank you very much.
I'll just say one word. Huh?
Yes, one only, huh? Yeah. Okay.
I am today's winner. It's not because of me. The house, 100% was a social media user. That's why I got this. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let's have a picture together. Let's have a picture, Toastmaster Muhammad. Let's prove the moment and that you have won.
Ah, yes.
Yes.
Share it on social media.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you, Toastmaster Muhammad. Thank you for all these 6 participants who have had a part in this segment. Thank you for the audience. You have been good listener like me. Now, we are having a next segment. But before that, I'm going to share with you the answer that I get. But I'm not with it. I'm not with it. I don't believe in it, actually. So I asked the question, you know why Ralph Simidley founded Toastmaster? The answer was, he was a single. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Now we are going to have the next segment, which is humor contest. And the member and the leader who's going to lead this segment, he joined Toastmaster 2018, and he is currently Area 37 Director. He is on the way to achieve the title, which is DTM, and an active member of social welfare projects. From his perspective, he thinks shaping future by empowering individuals, advocate for change, and emphasize sustainability, and invest in education for creating a brighter tomorrow. Let's greet and welcome Toastmaster Samir Veran. Yeah. Yes, tell me.
I want to check something as a chief judge.
I call you to the stage?
Before he come, I just wanted to check something from the stage to just hold it.
Okay. So what should I do? I call you, you mean? Tell me, yes. Tell me.
We want to check something for the benefits of the contestant.
Okay.
Before you do it, let me have it, please.
Okay, no problem. Okay.
Then you call it.
Okay, no problem.